And good evening, sports fans. I'm Jeff Craig, and I'll be your host for tonight. We welcome you to Norristown Area High School, located in Western Pennsylvania, home of the Lady Eagles. Lady Eagles are sporting their home white as they take on the Upper Merion Vikings, who are in their away blue. And timeout. Timeout, Upper Merion. We apologize for the delay. We had a few technical difficulties at the start of the game. So we're going to start here. So with 5 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in the first quarter, the Vikings lead your Eagles 2-3. So, number 25 for the Vikings. And Jessica Michael will go to the line to shoot too. First shot is up and it rims out. Number 15, Lauren Green, checks into the game for the Lady Eagles. Michael's shot is up and it's no good. 0 for 2 on that on that trip to the line. And number 5, Patricia Fortescue with the rebound. Fortescue with the knockaway. As it goes out of bounds, Vikings ball. Number 14, Lauren Fortescue, puts pressure on the ball. Shot is up and it's good. So with 4:54 remaining in the first quarter, the Vikings lead your home Eagles 2-5. As that one goes out of bounds, it'll be the Lady Eagles ball.
That's not a make people. I have no idea what that's for. grab wrong mic people, or they did? There was supposed to be 2, right?
So Amaya Anthony controls the basketball for the Vikings. Passes over to number 32. Pleasant. Rebound by the Lady Eagles. Over to Collins. Collins penetrates and pulls it out. Collins shoots a 3. The shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded by the Vikings. Number 10 passes to number 32, Pleasant. Anthony takes over to Pleasant. Pleasant shoots, no good. And Pleasant goes hard to the floor. Here with me tonight, I have Mr. James Troutman. How are you doing tonight, James?
Doing all right. Looking forward to some good basketball and enjoying my Friday night.
Have you had the opportunity to check out the Lady Eagles early in the season?
You know what? No, this is my first time seeing them. I did see them a few times last year, and I do see some familiar faces. You know, the Fortescue girls, Collins, are back for another year. Do see some new faces, mostly on the bench right now. But it looks like we have a solid group, and they should do well. Not really the 5-2 losing score that we have right now, but hopefully they'll get their act together a little bit more.
So ball comes in at number 10. She looks down low, feeds it to number 12. And the ball's knocked away. Basket's up and it's good by Pleasant. So with 3:19 remaining in the first quarter, the Vikings lead the Eagles 2-7. Collins looks over to Fortescue. Shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded by number 15, Green. Green shot is up and it's good. Nice basket by Green.
One thing I'm noticing so far, the refs aren't calling that much. So if our girls can penetrate inside and get some contact, they're not going to get the calls. So they have to be strong.
Hopefully the speed of Norristown will be able to compensate for the lack of calls. And nice basket by number 23 for the Eagles. And the Vikings called timeout. So that quickly, James, it's interesting. Basketball, they say basketball is a game of runs. We were just looking at a 2-7 score, and suddenly it's 6-7 with 2:37 remaining in the first. All of a sudden, Vikings are now calling timeout.
That's right. It looks like they want to try and regroup themselves because they just gave up a couple of points on the quick break. It's like you were just saying, our speed just showed up, and we just got a couple of points there.
Yes, indeed. So the home Eagles come out with Millam, Collins, Green, Fortescue, and in the middle, number 42 is not on our roster. We'll try to get more details on that later. Nice hands by Green. Rebounded by Collins. Collins pushes the ball down the floor and decides to pull it out. Nice move by Collins. Collins over to Fortescue. Fortescue looks inside, kicks it over to Millam. Millam shoots, the shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded by Fortescue. Over to Collins. Collins fakes one side over to Fortescue. Fortescue over to Millam. Millam over to Collins. Millam shoots, the shot is up and it's no good, off the front of the rim. Good, that shot attempt looked pretty good. Oftentimes they say ladies have very, very nice form compared to guys.
looked good, was short both times, so maybe she should consider going somewhere else or taking a couple steps in before she shoots it again.
Maybe she has early game jitters and her legs aren't underneath her yet.
Well, you know, when you stick a microphone in someone's face and you have them commentate on the spur of the moment, they'll have beginning of the game jitters too. So I feel her pain.
Good point, James. Good point. Ball inbounded to Collins. And one of the things I like that the Lady Eagles are doing early in the game, oftentimes high school players want to dribble through a press. Looks like they're going to try to pass their way through the press. Hopefully they can continue to do that.
And that was one thing that I think that the Vikings responded to. The runs that the Eagles were making, that's something out of the timeout. They came out with a press. And right now it looks like the Eagles cannot penetrate that press. They need to regroup.
So as the Vikings go on a press, they maintain or hold off the Eagles' surge and keep the score at 6-7 with 55 seconds remaining in the first quarter as Collins passes them inside to number 42. Nice shot. 8-7, the Eagles take the lead. First lead of the game for the Eagles. Over to number 25. Number 25 shoots. Something that's good by Michael. Collins over to Fortescue, over to Millen. Millen pulls it back out. Lady Eagles killing some clock here in the first quarter.
Not a lot of movement by the Lady Eagles on offense. They got to move around. They got to come to the ball. The ball is not going to find them as we now have a potential three-point opportunity coming up for the Lady Vikings.
Yes, so with 12.2 remaining in the first quarter, the Vikings regain the lead with a score of 12-8. Fouls on Beyonce Collins, her first. Team's 6.
They got to be careful because we're only at the end of the first quarter and they are one away from the 1-1 bonus.
Nice rebound by Green. Green gives it up to Collins. Collins looks at Mill. Collins with the Euro step. Shot is up and his rim's out. So at the end of an exciting first quarter, the Vikings lead the Lady Eagles of Norristown 12-8. James, you look for the Eagles to make any adjustments in the second quarter?
I look for them to respond to the press. I look for them to go back to what their set plays are on the inbound when the other team is pressing, because since the Lady Vikings have put on the pressure defensively, being in the front court with them, they've been outscoring our team 6-2.
You know, James, I'm going to make a prediction, a bold prediction as they would do on TV or on ESPN. But I'm going to say that the longer that the Vikings keep this press on, the Eagles are eventually going to break it. I'm seeing some glimpse of opportunities where the Eagles can capitalize. They're just not doing it at this point. I think as the game goes on, they'll capitalize on those opportunities.
And you know what? I agree with you because I feel like as the longer the Lady Vikings press, they're going to get themselves exhausted. And once the Eagles break the press, they're going to start breaking it again and again and again and again, and the press is going to become ineffective. So, you know, and with that, when that happens, you run the risk of, you know, exhausting yourself. You run the risk of letting them beat you down the court, and then the speed game comes back into play from this Lady Eagles offense.
I think a lot of teams have the mindset that if they leave a press on, the opposite will actually happen, that the offense will get tired and the offense will start being lazy with the ball and giving turnovers away. So it'll be interesting to see which one gives in this game. As we start the second quarter, Vikings lead the Eagles 12-8. And Fortescue with the nice anticipation. Unfortunately, she was unable to come up with the steal. They feed the ball inside to number 12. Davis. Davis kicks it back out to Pleasant. Pleasant shoots. No good. Norristown ball. And here's the 2-2-1 press from the Vikings once again. So Lauren Fortescue, shot is up and it's good. Nice shot by Lauren Fortescue. That'll bring it to 12-11 Viking lead. Ball saved by Lauren Fortescue. And Millam goes to the deck looking to try to get the ball.
Looks like she picked up a foul there, though, and that'll be the bonus. It'll be a 1-and-1.
It's unfortunate timing for that foul. You, as a coach, you like the aggressive nature that she had on that play.
You like the aggressive nature. You hope that the call doesn't happen. I mean, I personally didn't really see where the foul was, but, you know, the refs are a lot closer than we are to the action.
I think they're making up for the missed calls that they had early in the game. A few of the fans were complaining that they missed about 4 or 5 calls in the first 2 minutes of the game. I was being facetious.
Now what you have is you have a great opportunity for the Lady Vikings, who are in the bonus situation for the next 7 minutes and 6 seconds. Every time they get to themselves to the line, the clock is stopped and they have free opportunities for points. We cannot give up many fouls. If you are the Lady Eagles right now, you need to play a smart game. And as I say that, the ball is thrown away by Lauren Fortescue, who was looking for Collins, but overthrew her.
Yes, it seems as if the Lady Eagles have a lot of talent on the floor. They're just not playing well together at this time. Hopefully they can get gel and come up with something later in the game. So, ball down low in the Pleasant. Number 10 shoots. The shot is up. Air ball, no good. Ball out of bounds, Lady Eagles ball. So the last shot there by the Lady Vikings was taken by number 10, Wilson, Jordan Wilson. Ball in Lauren Fortescue over to Beyonce Collins. Pass intended for Lauren Green is stolen by Davis. So Davis is going to go to the line to shoot 2 after the foul. And for those of you who are not aware of the rules here, that was a shooting foul, so she'll go to the line to shoot 2, but that's the team's 8th foul. So once you reach 17 fouls, you go to the line for 1-on-1 situation. And then once you reach 10 team fouls, then it's an automatic 2 shots. So Davis' first shot attempt is up and no good. With 6:37 remaining in the second quarter, we have a score of 14-12, Lady Vikings over the Eagles. And I'm sorry, number 10 is Jordan Wilson. Wilson's shot is up, and it's good. So Wilson goes to the line and makes 1 of 2. So Fortescue to Fortescue. Number 5, Patricia Fortescue, controls the rock. And pulls it back out. Lauren Fortescue's going to set up the offense. Over to Beyonce Collins. Over to Fortescue. Fortescue to Fortescue. The shot is up and it's good! Almost.
That looked spot on. That looked right on.
Sure did, James. So Green attempted to jump ball, but the refs didn't call it. However, to go in Norristown's favor, I think Lady Vikings were called for a travel in that one.
And that was good. The defensive pressure that the Eagles put on resulted in a double dribble. That's good. If they put the pressure on, we'll see the Lady Vikings hopefully start to make some mistakes defensively.
It's interesting, in a game that seems like it's been primarily dominated by the Lady Vikings, the score is still fairly close. As we see Fortescue in the shot. Ball inside to Pleasant. Pleasant looks low to Wilson. Well, Wilson controls the basketball. Over to Davis. Davis' shot is up and it's blocked by number 42. Fortescue pushes the break and pulls it back out. Pushes it over to Collins. Collins shoots a 3 and it's good! Nice shot by Beyonce Collins. So with 5:09 remaining in the second quarter, the Eagles trail 14-15 with 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Number 11, Anthony's shot is up and it's no good. And that shot is Nice rebound by the Vikings, and the shot is up and it's good. Fortescue barely over the line. So after the kick ball, it'll be the Lady Eagles ball.
And that was the first time in about 2-3 minutes that we've seen the Lady Eagles try and push the ball inside. They've been playing mostly a perimeter game, going for the 3 ball, trying to catch up quickly. Let's see what happens if they continue to try and push it inside or if they stay outside. As Lauren Fortescue drives in and gets the bucket. Good layup.
Nice bucket by Lauren Fortescue. So that'll bring the Lady Eagles within 1. 17-16 with 4:20 remaining in the second quarter. The shot is up by Michael, no good. Over to Pleasant. Pleasant looks to Michael. Michael shoots. Shot is up and it rims out, in and out by the Vikings. Nice rebound by number 42 for the Lady Eagles. Over to Lauren Fortescue. Fortescue gets past her defender. Collins over to Fortescue. Fortescue to Collins. Collins in the inside low. Fortescue's shot is up and it's no good. So the rebound attempted by the Lady Vikings bounces out of the hands of the Vikings and out of bounds. It'll be Lady Eagles ball underneath. 3:46 remaining in the second quarter. 17-16, Eagles trail by 1. So the loose ball is controlled by Fortescue. Fortescue over to Fortescue. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Michael. Anthony controls the ball for the Vikings. Looks inside to Pleasant. Pleasant shot is up and it's good. You know, James, Pleasant seems to have taken a shot. And I'm sorry, that's off. I said good. I'm sorry the shot was off. Seems as if as Collins' shot is up and it's off the back of the rim, off the mark. Nice hustle by Fortescue. Patricia Fortescue with a very nice play. Lauren Fortescue's shot is up and it's off the back of the rim. Nice rebound by Pleasant. And Pleasant to bring this one up the floor. Pleasant over to Anthony. No, James. As the Lady Vikings call a timeout, down 1 with 2:44 remaining in the second quarter. We've seen Pleasant for the Lady Vikings shoot every time she's touched the ball so far.
Got to share it. There's no one-man teams here or one-woman teams.
You know, the Vikings have had some success offensively against the Eagles' defense. You have to wonder if the missed shot attempts by Pleasant is hindering the Lady Vikings from producing more points and contributing to the Lady Eagles getting potential fast breaks and tiring out the defense of the Lady Vikings.
But you know what? Your key word there is potential. They are potential breaks, but the Lady Eagles are not taking advantage of the opportunities that are being presented to them right now. Looks like overall, honestly, both teams very sloppy ball right now. And it doesn't take much to get it back together. If they clean up a little bit, this could be a very good game.
What my initial prediction that the press of the Lady Vikings would eventually break down doesn't seem to be happening right now. While the Lady Eagles are playing a very sloppy game, they find themselves down 1 with 2:44 remaining with the score 16-17. So Anthony will inbound the ball for the Lady Vikings. Into number 10, Wilson. Wilson's shot is up and it's no good. Collins pushes the break and slows it down automatically right away.
She got very lucky there. There was no backcourt call there. And another off Millam, I believe, with that shot. It was a 3 ball that was way off. We got to stop shooting the threes. They are not working right now.
With the speed of the Lady Eagles, you would think that they would be able to penetrate and get some shots closer to the basket.
But even though they have the speed, there's no movement underneath. And if there's no movement underneath, you can't get the ball underneath.
And there's a steal by Millam. Millam on the break. The shot is up and it's no good, but she'll go to the line and shoot 2.
She'll go to the line, but she should have had that there. She was going up weak side. It's very difficult to go up as a right-hander. from the left side of the court, I would know I miss every time. But you got to go up stronger in that case.
Well, with Milnum being a senior, maybe she'll have some opportunity to work on that left hand as she plays at the next level. First shot attempt by Milnum is up, and it's good. Second of 2. And that'll tie the game with 2:05 remaining in the second quarter. We have a tied game, 17-17. And that'll give the Lady Eagles the lead. 18-17 with 2:05 remaining in the second quarter. Anthony controls the rock for the Vikings, Lady Vikings. Over to Wilson. Wilson's shot is up, and it's tipped. Looks like that one may have been tipped, James.
I don't think so. It's Eagle ball. I think that was just a little bit off there. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of bit off there. Either that or the Eagles got lucky with this. Now we see the defense up. Looks like a 1-2. Nah. Either a 2-2-1 press or something. Looks more like man-to-man. I think they're currently going man full court.
That might be right. I thought I saw a 1-2-1-1 at first, but it may be a man. We'll take a second look after the next bucket.
Lauren Fortescue with the bucket right there gives the Lady Eagles a 3-point lead as we approach the last minute and a half of the second quarter.
And that one will go out of bounds. Vikings ball. They said it went out on the Eagles.
The one before wasn't, but this one was tipped.
And there's a sub. So number 43 will check in for the Lady Vikings.
Haley Kozakowski is coming into the game for the Lady Vikings. She is a 9th grade guard.
Thank you for that beautiful pronunciation of that last name.
As a Polish individual, we got the Achikowskis. All those names are like, they flow off the tongue very easily for me.
And as we see, the press of the Vikings is a 1-2-1-1 full court press. Over to Collins. Collins, nice save on the high pass. Over to Fortescue. Fortescue over to Fortescue. Over to Collins. Collins looks inside and doesn't see anything down low. Troutman, and you know that was the lack of movement down low as Collins looked to make the pass inside, but there wasn't much movement down on the block.
And if we look down on the block, we'd see there for the Eagles, that is number 40, Brooke Heim. She is down there on the block, but she seems to be sticking to her block. She needs to slide from side to side. She needs to go for the ball more. And, you know, she's a 9th grade forward. With time, as she develops her game more, she'll get more confident. A nice steal. Nice steal. Lauren Fortescue with a basket. Lady Eagles up 5, 45 seconds left to go.
Very nice steal indeed, James. Very nice steal. So, looking to Pleasant. Pleasant kicks it over to Anthony. And it'll be a kickball against the Lady Eagles. So the Lady Vikings will maintain possession with 34 seconds remaining in the second quarter, down 5 to the Lady Eagles.
Maintain, that's a very good word. If I were the Lady Vikings right now, I'd just look to maintain, slow it up, get into the half, regroup, come back out strong.
And Anthony's shot is up and in and out for the Vikings.
Looks like there was a foul call there. There's a non-shooting foul on the Lady Vikings, so the Eagles will get possession. And there's that press. Looks like a 1-2-1-1 right now. They are in a zone press. Let's see how the Lady Eagles respond to it. It's a different scheme than they've seen before. 1-2-1-1 gives a lot of opportunities for traps, and there's a turnover.
And if I'm the Lady Vikings, I look for them to take the last shot of the quarter here. Pleasant shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Green. And there's a tie-up. Eagles ball.
Eagles ball, 3.7 seconds left. Let's see what they have to do here. The object is don't turn it over and give the Vikings an opportunity.
And Collins looked like she may have gotten away with a walk there on that one. So, at the end of the first half, we have a tight game. Your Lady Eagles lead the Vikings of Upper Merion 22-17. James, you look for either team to make adjustments in the second half.
Well, I look for the Lady Vikings to make adjustments. They have to make adjustments because They took a few-point lead into the end of the first quarter, and they were not able to hold that lead. One significant thing that I saw is you had the Lady Eagles with 7 fouls in the first quarter, and they only had 1 foul in the second quarter, limiting the opportunity for the Lady Vikings to take advantage of the big bonus that was provided to them.
Well, I do give the Lady Eagles some credit. They had 7 fouls in the first quarter. In the second quarter, at halftime, they have 18 fouls, which means they only had 1 foul in the second quarter. So they defensively, they settled down and got things together. So hopefully that'll translate into the second half of the Lady Eagles.
And as you noticed, as their defense settled down, they stopped giving up easy buckets. And the more that the Lady Vikings had to work for their buckets, the fewer buckets they got.
He said he was going to go get another mic cable. Yeah. Yeah, it's on. Feel free to commentate.
And here we are starting the second half. Lady Vikings have it underneath. Still controlling the ball on offense. Looks like we have a jump ball, and it's going to be Lady Eagles ball.
I can check the audio levels though.
And here's Fortescue, back to Fortescue. Moving it up, pass over to Collins. Back to Lauren Fortescue, takes the long 3 ball. Off the mark just slightly, rebounded by the Lady Vikings. They'll work it up the floor. And it is number 10 for the Lady Vikings with control, moving in the front court, looking down the middle, but it is picked off, and there come the Lady Eagles. Fortescue on a break. Collins is there. She goes herself, and it's off the front of the rim, rebounded by the Lady Vikings. And they start it back up court. No score yet so far, second half here. Still 22-17, about a minute into the third quarter. Lady Vikings with control into the front court. Underneath. Good offensive rebound by Tatiana Pleasant. And now it is Precious Millam controlling it for the Lady Eagles, but we have a stoppage here. It looks like a foul on the Lady Vikings. And coming into the game right now, Brooke Heim will come in. She will replace. Looks like Lauren Fortescue is going to take a seat for a minute. Inbounded to Collins. She gathers herself, passes it to Millam. Long in the left wing. She tries to drive in, loses the ball, rebounded by the Lady Vikings. Looks like she tried to force something through the middle that just wasn't there. Lady Vikings controlling it for them is number 10, Jordan Wilson. Back to number 32, Tatiana Pleasant, who has it. Cross court to 25, that is Jessica Michael. Shoots, no go. Rebounded by Patty Fortescue, who will work it up herself. She is breaking 1 on 3 and loses possession. And it'll be Lady Vikings ball. And it is inbounded to number 11, Amia Anthony. She'll work it up slow and steady. She is met at half court by Lauren Fortescue. Moves it to number 25. That is Jessica Michael. And that one goes out of bounds. Looks like a cross-court pass that just wasn't happening. That'll be Lady Eagles ball. So the name of the game, for those of you just joining us in the second half, the name of the game right now is turnovers. Neither side is picking up any baskets. They're turning it over, continuing the sloppy play of the first half. I was hoping that they'd regroup themselves going in, and that will be a foul and 1. Beyonce Collins going to the line, picking up the bucket with a chance for a 3-point play. Makes it 24-17 Lady Eagles. 5:42 left here in the third quarter. And the free throw is good.
James, I take a lot of credit in working start working with basketball. A friend of mine, Letitia Carroll, started working with basketball.
Oh, that's neat. Uh-huh. Okay.
Build a relationship with her and her brother.
Yeah. And she has a very smart sense of the game as she works it up here into the front court here. Very smart sense of the game, and she's only a 10th grader. She has 2 more years to go. So, you know, we should look for her to continue to develop, continue to mature, and become disciplined, and that is a shot by number 42, whose name does not appear on our roster sheet. Okay. So there we go. Lady Vikings have control into the front court. That is number 10, Jordan Wilson, with it underneath. Kicks it out to number 32. Good drive by Tatiana Pleasant, but she could not finish. Collins with it up court. Looks like they're trying to break. She'll go all the way and get the layup. That makes it a 12-point lead. I guess there was a shot.
As many shots as Bianca's taking in this game, she knows she's left-handed. Playing between the force and the right. That's the reason why she gets the fast break left-handed.
Absolutely. And a travel there. Looks like the aggressive defense by the Lady Eagles, forcing a turnover. Things are really starting to push in the Lady Eagles' direction right now in the third quarter. They've come out strong, and they look to be reaping the benefits of their strength right now. It's Collins to Lauren Fortescue, and they'll try and work through the press, back and forth with each other. Good pass to Patty Fortescue, who will work it down the lane, take it herself and miss it. Looks like she kind of forced that there, huh, Jeff?
Yeah, she did. I actually don't mind that. It was a good take. I don't mind it being forced. It doesn't seem as if something she's done often this game.
No. It's kicked out to 43 for the Lady Vikings. That is Haley Kozaczkowski. Rebounded there by number 20, Yasmin Gant. And that'll be Fortescue saving it to the wrong team. Number 44, Amber Owen goes up, draws the foul. That foul was drawn by the aggression of the offense, specifically Amber Owen, taking it to the hole, challenging her defenders, and working her way to the line.
See, I like the aggressive nature of the play, but when you try to switch on your own basket, you now get the offensive advantage because you're out of bounds. You become the foul. So they usually try to take the ball.
Absolutely. Number 15, Lauren Green, checking into the game for the Lady Eagles. She is a 10th grade student. She plays forward and a little center. 0 for 2 on the foul shots, but it's staying here. The Lady Eagles could not possess the rebound, and the Vikings will get another chance. Cannot be giving up second chances.
No, not at all.
That's how a team... A good block by Lauren Green. Working ahead, it's Lauren Fortescue. And an easy fast break layup for her. Sorry, you were saying?
You don't want to let a team stick around, and especially a local rival like up here in the Vikings. You got to put them away and make sure the game is done over with, because with rivals, everything goes out the window.
Absolutely, and that was a good bucket there by Upper Merion. It is back to a 12-point game. Here comes Lauren Fortescue with it. Tries to be a little fancy, almost lost it. Passes it to Patty Fortescue. Back to Lauren Fortescue, working around the key to Collins. She'll back it up and start again. Lauren Fortescue, Patty Fortescue, wide open three, and she nails it. But her foot was on the line, only a 2. Absolutely, but she just picked up her second block there defensively. We have a foul on Upper Merion. Looks like it's going to be Lady Eagle ball. Let's see. Wait for the call from the referees. Looks like number 20 on a hold. Now it looks like a 2-2-1. They're changing it up a little bit. 4 fresh pairs of legs in there for the Upper Merion Lady Vikings. For the Lady Eagles, Toviana Wright is seeing some action here. 10th grade student who can play guard and forward. And a bucket for the Lady Eagles. Did you catch who had that?
No,
That's all right. Whoever it was, that was a good bucket. Can't see everything. And there's another forced foul, number 32 for the for Upper Merion. That would be Tatiana Pleasant. She is drawing the foul again by being aggressive in the paint.
I wonder why the Lady Vikings didn't change their press early. I mean, they flashed the 2-2-1 early in the first half, but we haven't seen it since until now.
Right.
With the way the Lady Eagles are breaking, I'm not sure why they're electing to switch to a team related.
And the problem that happens there is they've shown all their cards. You know, they've shown their hand. So I would have preferred to keep the press in the bag a little bit until now, the second half, so that the Lady Eagles aren't expecting it and they don't have halftime to prepare for it. Right. Absolutely. And there was a foul on the Lady Vikings. They are now up to 4 fouls in the half. And we are only down to 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Looks like they're going to have to calm it down or they're going to get themselves into some foul trouble. Lady Eagles working the ball up 16 here right now with a 35-19 lead. Getting it in the middle, and there looks like there was a block. Good second effort drawing the foul. That'll be 2 shots for the Lady Eagles. Absolutely, but I think that first layup, you know, was deflected a little bit. Not sure. Looked like it from here, but again, we are very far away. Two for 2 on the foul shots. Lead is up to 18 for the Lady Eagles. That last Vikings foul was on number 32, Tatiana Pleasant. She has 2 fouls. Nobody really in foul trouble yet, Jeff, huh?
No, not yet.
Yeah. But they've been spreading the wealth a little bit. And that's a carry on the Lady Eagles. A rare mistake as of late, but a mistake nonetheless. That will result in the Lady Vikings getting the ball back. Just wrong place, wrong time. And you know this is the beginning of the season, so we would like to encourage all of our viewers tonight, come out for a game, check them out in person. Nothing better to do on a Friday night in town than to come up to the High and check out a basketball game, huh? How about that? We're the same age. I graduated in 2007. Not from here, but, you know, it's just the young blood getting into this district on the professional level, you know? So what do we need to do to get that back? You know, I know football-wise, like the athletic complex is really coming along. You know, get a couple of light poles in there, and we could be back to Friday night lights here in Norristown Area School District. But it's, yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. And we do have a good crowd here tonight, I do have to say. Fortescue has it. Fortescue will work it up the court. Ooh, contested foul. The shot there doesn't go. It's all right. We'd like to express our thanks to Angelica Pipitone, who is here donating her Friday night to film the game. She is better not seen, but she's manning our camera tonight, and we're taking all the glory being the voices that you hear. Angelica's a former student of mine, so, you know, it's all right if I could pick on her a little bit. She's a good sport. So now the Lady Vikings are they're in foul trouble. They are in the penalty. From here on out for the rest of the game, every team foul from the Lady Vikings will send the Lady Eagles to the line where they need to take advantage of these foul shots. This is a great opportunity as Fortescue hits the first of the one-on-one. And she sinks the second as well. We are up to a 20-point lead here with 42 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Still 7 minutes left, man. But yeah, no, they've. You're right, and I do remember that bold prediction. That's the thing about bold predictions. When they come true, you feel good about yourself. When they don't, so what? It's just a prediction. But yeah, they've definitely brought it together. They've really come out this half very sharp. You know, I don't know about you right there, but I could have sworn I just saw Tatiana Pleasant throwing a little elbow down there. Keep an eye on that down there in the paint. Oh, for sure. Ooh, get it inside, and that one was tipped. It'll remain Lady Eagles ball. Absolutely. That'll do it for the third quarter. Lady Eagles are up 39-21. What do they need to do in the fourth, Jeff? And the Lady Eagles need to maintain. They cannot lose their aggressive play from the third quarter. If they lose their aggression, that allows the Lady Vikings to get right back into the game, which is not what you want to see if you are a fan of the Lady Eagles. Yes. That's all I have for that. Yes. Starting 5-4. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not the starting 5, but the 5 to start the fourth quarter for the Lady Eagles. Number 42, number 15, Lauren Green is out there. Lauren Fortescue, Patty Fortescue, and Precious Millam. It looks like they're giving Beyonce Collins a little breather here at the start of the fourth quarter. They might want her speed ready in case the Vikings make a comeback. Lady Vikings controlling the ball. Shot is up. Air ball out of bounds. Lady Eagles ball. Now, one thing I'm noticing, there are a lot of underclassmen on this roster. Only 4 seniors right now. Yes, that really helps the program to grow. And then, you know, if you also have a strong JV program, as we saw tonight, JV Lady Eagles picking up the victory against the JV Lady Vikings. There are a number of players who are on both rosters getting a chance to work out with both teams, practice with both teams. That's also how you build a solid program for years going forward. Good rebound and a foul on the floor. As we have Kozaczkowski back in for the Lady Vikings. And Beyonce's back in. Beyonce Collins back in for the Lady Eagles. She replaces Lauren Green. So they're going with the smaller lineup right now. Good rebound by Millum. She'll control, give it to Lauren Fortescue, working it up. The court looks like no more press. Or at least not right now. Patty driving in. Go! Very close, but the basket denied it. Good run the other way by number 32, Tatiana Pleasant. Work the floor, and now here comes Lauren Fortescue. She caught the defense a little asleep there, and now they have to foul her to slow it down. Yeah. We actually found out who she is. And that is Devin Morse. Looks like, yeah. Kozaczkowski up. Jordan Wilson controls into Andrea Davis. Pushes it to Kozaczkowski. Now Wilson controls, and we got a stoppage. 2 shots coming up, Lady Vikings. Any idea of the upcoming schedule? You want to come out for a game? Go to the Norristown Athletics website at www.nasd.k12.pa.us. And look up the schedule and come out for a game. Awesome. And you know, since the Sixers aren't very good, and Flyers aren't very good, and there's no college ball to my knowledge on, check out a high school game. 43-24, 5:20 left in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound, though. There's a 3 ball, and it is good. Collins will push it up. It's like they are trying to keep that tempo up. Lauren Green has it. She tries to kick it back out. It is deflected. It'll stay Eagles ball. Here's Collins. Fortescue. Driving. Look at that. Uncontested to the hoop. You cannot let her have that. Yeah, it did. Before the defense knew what was happening, she was at the basket. Oh, nice block by Lauren Green. Unfortunately blocked to the wrong team. Blue still has it. They lose it out of bounds. It is Lady Eagle ball.
They allowed the offensive opponent to get on the block.
And Lauren Fortescue went like 1-on-3 there. I'm sorry, Patty Fortescue went like 1-on-3 there. And we have a foul going down the other way. Looks like it will be Jordan Wilson going to the line, shooting 2 for Upper Merion. Drawing fouls. And speaking of fouls, now every foul from here on out for the Lady Eagles will result in foul shots. So don't plan on going anywhere. This could be a long 4 minutes. Did not take advantage of the foul shots there. Collins works it up. She slows it up when she sees that the defense was getting set and the offense was not. Moving it to the right side. I noticed that the Lady Eagles like to go to the right side. Here's Millam back to Collins. Collins looking left now. Has Fortescue. Fortescue the shot. In and out. Fortescue the rebound and a foul on the play. She'll be going to the line because of the bonus.
You know, with the Lady Eagles up 17 with 3:40 in the fourth quarter, I wonder why we haven't seen Wilson have such a decent game.
Right. We got, looks like Devin Morse back in the game, the senior center, as well as Toviana Wright, our sophomore guard, coming back in. Mm-hmm.
I wonder why the Lady Eagles haven't attempted to start airing the ball.
Yes.
Maybe it's a statement against a local rival.
Maybe. Could be. On the floor, timeout called by Upper Merion. So with the score being 45-28, that's a 17-point lead for the Lady Eagles. What do you think's going on in that Upper Merion huddle right now?
No telling what's going on in there. They're going to fight to the end, and definitely you have to respect that. So I imagine something along the lines of three minutes left, you still have an opportunity to make a nice run. If we don't win this basketball game, let's use it some kind of respect for ourselves.
Absolutely. What about in the Lady Eagle huddle? Maybe they're telling them to kill the clock. You would hope. Lady Vikes inbound it. Double teamed. And we'll have a jump ball situation. Possession going to the Lady Eagles. Switching it up a little defensively, trying to get the Lady Eagles off guard. There was hard contact there. And it'll be sending Miss Toviana Wright to the line for 2 since that was in the act of shooting. 9th team foul for the Lady Vikings means every foul from here on out will result in an automatic 2 shots for the Lady Eagles.
I like that. Very strong aggressive take by Wright. On the other end, very nice, strong defensive stance by Pleasant.
Yes.
That's what I call that.
Agreed. 1 out of 2 from the line, resulting in a 46-28 lead here. That is an 18-point lead for the Lady Eagles here with just over 3 minutes left.
She doesn't need a rim to make foul shots.
No, she doesn't. And that's the way they taught you when you're a kid, you know. I don't know about you, but you know, when I was learning the game, I was always taught aim for the back of the front rim. You know, that's what I was taught, but really all I do is I get up there and I heave it now. That's a testament to my lack of talent. Yeah, well, you know, I can act. You know, it comes from years of studying the game and playing the game a little bit. I mean, Unfortunately, nature and genetics is what stops me from being a basketball superstar. Absolutely. You need to get yourself comfortable. I'm a fan of not rushing foul shots. That second one there looked like she barely got set before she shot it. But, hey, whatever works. We got a timeout here for the Lady Eagles. And then you got the other end of the spectrum. You got Shaq. Stand there for what seems like hours. Only to miss it like 3 out of 5 times. Hack-a-Shack. Yo, yes, that was back in like my elementary school days there. You know, I'm more familiar with when I really started following, getting into the game were the Hack-a-Shack days with Shaq and Kobe on the Lakers. Whenever Shaq would get the ball, especially in the playoffs down low, they'd be fouling him instantly, putting him to the line, getting the ball back in their possession, because you know he was never hitting 2 out of 2. Yeah, Glenn Rice. Who did he play for again?
Glenn Rice played for the Charlotte Hornets.
Oh, yeah, the old Charlotte Hornets. Yes, yes. Current New Orleans Pelicans. Yes, but...
See, that's interesting because
Uh-huh.
the Charlotte Hornets moved to New Orleans because
Right,
they were the Pelicans.
right.
But then in the same breath, the Charlotte Hornets now have a team in Charlotte, and they're called the Charlotte Hornets.
Right, right. And for... Absolutely. It's just like in football, the Cleveland Browns, original Cleveland Browns moved to Baltimore, became the Baltimore Ravens, and a new Cleveland Browns franchise has, you know, they've existed. They've done nothing much more than just existing up there in Cleveland for the last decade. But they're back.
The funny thing is you have to feel bad for Brown fans because as soon as the team moves to Baltimore, a year or two later, they end up winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and then a year or two later, they end up, yeah. They've been a very good team. That defense has been one of the best in the NFL for years. Poor Cleveland. They pulled a LeBron on them before LeBron was a thing. And that'll be Eagle ball. Yeah. Beyonce pushing it. Gets it inside to right. Good shot. Good ball movement. Good speed right there. And that's, you know, we were saying earlier off the microphone about how her game has really evolved and how she has become much, you know, very unselfish with the ball, really seeing the whole court these days. And it's good for the Lady Eagles that she'll be around for 2 more years. Rejection by Devin Morse. Lady Eagles have it back. Here comes Collins pushing it. She's got right up there. Sees her, but misses her with the pass. Looking for an analogy, but nothing that won't make me sound lame. As we approach the last minute and a half here, it looks like it's all but wrapped up for the Lady Eagles. Up 18 with 90 seconds to go. Should look for them to really start killing clock when they get the ball back. Blocked by Morse, but she got a little too much body on it, and that will send the Lady Vikes to the line. That's not what I saw. I saw, even if her hands didn't come down, I saw her forearm come down a little bit. If you're not straight up, you're asking for the call, and that's actually her 5th. So Devin Morse has fouled out here with 1:19 left to go. It will be Lauren Green, the sophomore, who will be in the middle for the rest of the game for the Eagles. Good shot there. 1 out of 2 from the line. Lauren Fortescue controls. Defensive pressure still coming on. It's Patty Fortescue with it. Looks like now they're in kill the clock mode. Working that perimeter, making the defense come to them. Beyonce Collins controls. Nice pick, allowing Patty Fortescue to get out of trouble. It's Lauren Fortescue. There's a foul. That'll put... Yeah. Absolutely. Instead, now it'll be Lauren Fortescue to the line, shooting 2. Double bonus time for the Lady Eagles. And there's another foul on the Lady Vikings. That'll send Beyonce Collins to the line shooting 2. You know, while you're online checking out those NASD TV archives, there's a lot more shows, a lot of original programming that is produced by the video production classes here at Norristown Area High School. A wonderful opportunity that I'm not sure many other high schools around here have to offer its students. You know, and really giving back to the community. Yes. And that shows a lot of trust in the students, too, to, you know. Uh-huh. And I know a number of those students have gone on, or they have goals to go on to college to major in communications and stuff like that. Bucket by the Lady Vikings. So that's, you know, and it's really opening doors for these students. Much like the quality of the athletic programs here opens up doors athletically for many of our students. Yeah. Oh! And there's a travel by Beyonce Collins with 7/10 of a second here. This crowd thought they were going home. But nope, the Lady Vikes will have to inbound it one more time. We'll see if they try anything here, any sort of fancy shot. Really tough to catch and shoot here with 7/10 of a second left. They won't. And that'll do it. Lady Eagles win 48-33. Jeff, your final thoughts before we sign off?
Once again, James, you can check this game out. NASD TV Archive on YouTube. Again, that's NASD TV Archive on YouTube. You can also find the game on Comcast, channel 28, and Verizon, channel 45.
And for Jeff Craig here, I'm James Troutman. We are signing off here. Thank you so much for spending your Friday night with us. Again, thank you to Angelica Pipitone for manning the cameras for us tonight. Thank you to the athletic programs of Upper Merion High School and Norristown Area High School for encouraging their athletes to come out and try their best every day.